Hello and welcome to my review on the brand new 2024 16.5 foot Haunted Tree Archway Inflatable from Gemmy. This is sold online and in stores through BJ's Wholesale Club, where it was originally priced at $199.99, though is currently 30% off. Features include 8 LED C7s, a walkthrough utilizing the mouth of the tree, clawed branches extruding out the sides, and several Halloween characters. I wish then I were able to rattle off the term light show, as this to me would be a perfect design to give a soundbox and flashing lights, although the ghost does have a blinking C7. Now, the past 4 years, BJ's has provided us various trees packed with special components, whether that's animation, kaleidoscopes, or even more, so this will be viewed with those in mind. To take a look at each side of the box, they are the exact same, and cycling around to the back will find a real-life comparison. What this already has over previous trees from BJ's is in fact its size. Being both taller and broader, there is an immediate advantage. We're going to see if all this is enough to be considered their best ever, so time to get this unboxed and carried over to the yard. Equipped with only a YF-125, it's likely due to this not having any animation or a kaleidoscope, which, coupled with its size, would have likely resulted in it having a 200, but this is what we got. Provided are the standard 4 plastic stakes and tethers. However, where this gets interesting is the stakes for the base of the inflatable. You're given 6 metal stakes for the legs of the fan, as well as 2 ground tether attachments, then 2 spiral stakes for 2 different ground tether attachments. While these stakes are the ones intended for use if you're a follower of the channel, you'll know I never do, so by substituting them with some better side staples, I've got the base secure, as well as the 2 tether loops on the other side of the entrance. After doing an off-screen test just to see, the pumpkin's tether attachment will be off the ground, meaning a spiral stake is going to work better with its elongated neck, also applies to the ghost, and our tree is now completely staked down. Well, after that thorough examination of all the tie-down points, we're ready to get this plugged in and inflated for the review. Taking roughly a minute and 15 to inflate, the good news is we saw this doesn't need any assistance when getting up, and majority of the time, you should be able to plug it in and step away. When you would not be able to do that has to do with simply the nature of inflatables. If it's just rain with this deflated, water will collect and thus cause sagging at various locations, so I feel it's my job in this review to figure out where those areas might be. The tips of the claws as well as the bat on the tree's right side definitely seem to be the most likely places for water to collect, though once you lift it up and send that water to the bottom, it'll be as if nothing even happened. If you feel like dispersing of that rainwater immediately, there are zippers conveniently located at both sides of the entryway, with one being by the fan and the other in between these 2 tether attachments. Only bad part is you may get a little wet. Now, because this has a YF-125 and not a 200, the branches naturally feel a little bit weak, and it's why I was emphasizing that would-be rain situation. The rest of the tree inflates pretty well, however it could benefit from a stronger fan, so important to keep in mind for long-term use. Moving on to the visual aspects of our tree, there's no denying with its dimensions, it is nothing short of a showstopper, but the details are just as important in evoking the idea of a fun and perhaps intimidating inflatable as we dive deeper into those now. To start, the tree's face is done incredibly well. I don't have any improvement suggestions, as I think not only does it work with this scale, but it feels so much like a classic Gemmy inflatable, circa 2006 to 2007, and creates a sense of nostalgia to any collector. There's not much to say about the jack-o'-lanterns or the ghost, although I would like to compliment Gemmy and not just throwing in another black cat, as they've actually added accents to it to make it look like that timeless Halloween silhouette, and I absolutely love it. While I'm not a fan of the cutesy expression, it at least matches the face on the bat, and the orange used isn't a typical inflatable color either. It's almost peachy. May have been better to stick to one shade of orange throughout. I don't know, tell me in the comments what you think. To explore the back side, you'll notice it is quite bland. However, the shape of the tree is rather interesting. You cannot tell from the stock image, but the top part actually extends out much farther than the base, reminding me somewhat of a Funko Pop. Lastly, my examination wouldn't feel complete if I didn't address the massive seam that kind of appears as a hairline for the tree. You may be surprised to hear it doesn't bother me, since I think that's just how it needed to be designed to get those features at the top, though I could understand it might be hard for some to ignore. And now we conclude my review on the all-new 2024 16.5 foot wide by 11.5 foot tall Haunted Tree Arch from Gemmy. I'd highly recommend this product as it was already a great value at $200, but for $140, an excellent buy. BJ's is known for discounting their seasonal items earlier than most retailers. I just didn't know it was going to be this early. Link is in the description. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out.